Thank you for joining us on this week's episode of Youth Pulse. I'm Kadisha Sentry, bringing you your youth news and highlights for the week. Youth Pulse is a youth-based program brought to you by the National Youth Council of Dominica to the kind compliments of the Government Information Service. We have a very interesting package put together for you on today's show. Stay tuned especially for the Let's Talk segment, where we'll be discussing the road fatalities and recognizing Road Safety Week and much more. We'll be right back after the short break. Stay tuned.
Real men protect children, not harm them. Under the Convention of the Rights of a child is anyone under the age of 18, and it's sexual abuse if you ask to see or touch their private parts, touch them inappropriately, show them or force them to touch your private parts, have sex with them, show them pornographic material, or deliberately let them hear or see the act of sex. Real men don't abuse children, and they don't encourage others to do it either. Be a real man. For more information, please contact these agencies. This message brought to you by UNICEF and this station.
Welcome back. Dumbfesta 2015 was officially launched on April 17 and will end on a Sunday, the 31st of May, with the play The Hidden Treasures of Batibu Beach by the Ted Powell Drama Group. In speaking to Cultural Projects Officer at the Ministry of Culture, Mr. Gregory Rabes, we got an idea of other activities which will be included in the Dumbfesta calendar of events.
We also have a range of activities, including Africa Day celebrations, and which in itself has a whole range of activities going for that. And we do also have the Ted Powell with a production at the end of May, and within all that we also have community festivals. Of course, you have Isidore, you have the Jazz and Creole, you have the Pork Festival, you have the Girondel Flower Festival, and the Girondel Flower Festival this year is being organized by the young people up in Girondel, so that should be very interesting to get engaged. The engagement of the young people.
According to Mr. Rabes, the aim of Dumbfesta is to target and showcase young people and to focus on the contemporary arts. He says Dumbfesta complements the celebrations of our independence celebrations and enhances our cultural calendar as it becomes even more diverse. Africa Day celebrations will intertwine with Dumbfesta activities this month, as the celebrations related to Africa Day will run from May 18th to 31st. In this 2-week period of activities, African heritage and achievements will be showcased. Mr. Rabes, who is also on the committee responsible for those activities, spoke to us on Africa Day 2015.
Africa Day is actually May 25th. This day was set aside by the African Union. That's the organization which unites all African countries. This day was set aside as a day that African can showcase their achievements and basically promote solidarity and other actions of development in relation to Africa. This year the theme has to do with women's empowerment, and also looking at the agenda, looking forward to the agenda 53, which is a part of a development agenda of Africa.
Mr. Rabes says that the partners believe the collaboration of Africa Day will help build on national cultural consciousness and identity.
This is very, very important too for the development of a national consciousness, national cultural identity. So the observation of Africa Day combined with Dumbfesta, emancipation celebrations, independence celebrations, all these festivals have a sort of a common thread. And that common thread really is to raise the general cultural consciousness of the people and to raise or to promote a national, not only just a national cultural identity, yes, but a Caribbean cultural identity, an African cultural identity, a global cultural identity, because we as Caribbean people, we have cultural influences from various parts of the world, and we do have what we call multiple identities, so we can flow from one identity to the other. Africa Day celebrations gives us an occasion, a focal point to highlight the African element of our national cultural identity.
Some of the activities to celebrate Africa Day include African cuisine competitions and an African fashion fete which will feature African fashion wear. The African Fashion Fete will take place on May 22nd at 7 p.m. at the Harlem Plaza. Admission is free. There will also be an African Day dress competition on May 29, 2015. To enter that competition, all you have to do is dress in your African wear and have a photo taken of you and post it on the NYC Facebook page. Prizes will be given for the best African wear as Best Male, Best Female, Best Couple, Best Group, Best Child, and the photo which gets the most Facebook likes. As Africa Day celebrations and Dumpfesta activities unfold, we will be bringing you weekly updates. There's still a lot more youth news to come, but right now we'll take a short break. Stay with us.
You should jam me.
Be smart. Don't use cell phones while crossing the street. Be safe. Use the pedestrian crossing. A message brought to you by the Violence and Injury Surveillance System Committee in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization.
Hello? Listen, you have to call me back because I'm going to cross the street. Okay, bye.
Be smart. Don't use cell phones while crossing the street. Be safe. Use the pedestrian crossing. A message brought to you by the Violence and Injury Surveillance System Committee in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization.
Thank you for staying tuned to Youth Pulse. In more youth news, on Friday, May 1st, Junior Achievement Dominica held their first ever National Career Day Symposium at the Dominica Public Service Union building. Students from 8 high schools across Dominica took part to vie for the top JA Apprentice School of 2015 as part of the Economics for Success in-school training program. Over 300 students have completed this in-school training curriculum, and 100 of them had an opportunity to showcase their talent and impress corporate Dominica at the National Symposium with the skills they acquired. Natasha Yiloy-Labad is the Executive Director of Junior Achievement Dominica.
The National Career Day is something that the students will have about 3 opportunities to engage with members of the corporate world, and specifically those who are working in human resource development and who have had the experience of working with persons, helping them to decide, how they're going to progress through an organization. So they have a first round of answer and questions, which is sort of like an interview format, and they will be expected to display and demonstrate that they can transfer the skills of academia to the workforce.
Students had the opportunity to complete mock assessments as a means of having an insight into the expectations of corporate Dominica and to have an understanding of how they would perform as compared to their colleagues on the job market.
And they would be able to interact directly with the HR managers around questions like, so why is it that you don't choose me over someone who has a degree? Why are you saying that you need at least 3 years of experience when I just left high school, I just left college and I don't necessarily have that experience? And basically trying to, navigate sort of like the world of recruitment.
Students had an opportunity to be interviewed by leading local employers and had first-hand feedback on their CVs and professional development portfolios. Participants also had the opportunity to represent their schools and vie for the title of JA's Top Apprentice School. They additionally had the opportunity to be selected for a job shadow opportunity with one of the partnering agencies of Junior Achievements. Kayla Roberts, student at the Dominica Grammar School, was the top participant in that event as she impressed the judges with how she presented her portfolio and represented herself.
A portfolio were made up of your personal statement, your certificates, and your CV. However, in my portfolio, I also made a SWOT analysis and I put 2 references. The experience at this competition was great. I met new people and I also learned how you should be prepared for an interview.
We want to join the Junior Achievement in congratulating Miss Roberts and the Dominica Grammar School on their win at the symposium. In more youth news, this week Dominica joins the rest of the world as we observe the 3rd UN Global Road Safety Week from May 4th to May 10th, 2015 under the theme Save Kids' Lives. The objective of this week is to promote safer road use among children and to increase awareness on road safety among the general public with special awareness of child road users. Over the last few years, the Ministry of Health initiated the programs for the week. However, this year, the Police Traffic Department is spearheading the program. Youth Pulse sat down with 2 of the police officers at the Traffic Department to further discuss Road Safety Week 2015.
Bikers, always wear the proper gear when riding your bikes. Helmet up, jacket up, glove up. Bikers, without your helmet, without your jacket, without your glove, you can really get broken up. So gab up.
A message brought to you by the Violence and Injury Surveillance System Committee.
Get in and fasten your seatbelt, okay?
Mom, why do I have to wear seatbelts? I do not want to.
James, when I ask you to fasten your seatbelt, please do as I say. It's for your own safety and protection, okay?
Yeah.
Protect yourself, protect the child. Always fasten your seatbelt. Crashes can happen at any time. It is better to be safe than sorry. Remember, seatbelts save lives. A message brought to you by the Violence and Injury Surveillance System Committee in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization.
Thank you for staying tuned. I do hope that the Let's Talk segment with Corporal Dupini and Constable Francis will help bring awareness on road safety to our drivers as we continue to adhere to the traffic rules and do our parts in preventing tragedies. Also, please note that the Traffic Department will be hosting a panel discussion on the evening of Thursday, the 7th of May at the Princess Margaret Hospital on road safety. Now we take a break as we parle Creole.
As we parle Creole, jodi la nou kay en magasin la. We're going to the store. Okay, we're going to shopping. Nou kay ale fè shopping. Nou kay ganyen. We are going to buy. Nou kay ganyen. Nou kay en magasin. Bon, en magasin, in a different bagay you can find. In the store, there are many different things that they sell. Bon, you need hard, clothes, bois, drinks, beverages, bois, manger, food, different manger, different types of food, et d'autres bagages encore, and many other things en magasin là. You can faire one en magasin là, you make your rounds in the store, et puis you can wear ça ou vle, you look and see whatever it is you want. You might want to find out the price. Ou les taper prix là, ou can demander section, qui prix ça, qui prix chemise ça là, ok? You can do chemise ça qui a coûté $100. The shirt is $5. Mais parfois, you need prix à matcher en les chemises là. En dehors de bagay you can coller ensuite. Sometimes they have the price actually stuck onto little tags on the shirt. It's $100. If you find it's too expensive, if tout à payer tout fait, c'est trop cher. Ou quand des moun la ça trop cher. It's a little bit too dear. On a peut-être que dire eh ben OK, point pour $90. Take it for $90. So, ou fait un rangement, you do a little bit of battering. OK, ça c'est tout pour magasin. En nous parler créole, à ce magasin, jodi.
Thank you, Mr. Rabes. This is usually about the time we go into Starring Youth. This week we highlight Ms. Sharon John Baptist, President of the Dominica Dove Foundation.
My name is Sharon John Baptist and I am the president of the Dominica Dove Club. The Dominica Dove Club is a non-profit organization which was established in 2012. It is linked with the World Pediatric Project. The World Pediatric Project is a US-based organization that provides free medical care for children 21 years and below. It ranges from urology, orthopedic, cardiology, general surgery, and also eye corrections. The Dominica Dove Club has been here since 2012, but it has been dormant for years, so we got revised or active again in 2013. Since then, we have started a number of projects such as fundraising. We had a kids fund day and also a walk for change. We have also empowered families in getting free medical care for children in Dominica. When you have a child who is sick or who needs medical care and you have no one to turn to, or you need help but you don't have the funding to do so, that's what we're here for. We help you get in touch with the World Pediatric Project and we help you get free medical care. Basically supports, empowers families who need free medical care for their children. When you have a child who is in need of free medical care, you don't have no one to turn to. You have mortgaged your house, you have loans, you are in debt. As a parent, you do anything and anything, I mean anything, to help your child receive the medical care that they need, but you have nowhere to turn to. We're trying to tell families you don't have to worry your head, you don't have to go for costly loans. That's what this project is here for. It's to help benefit or help you and your child benefit from free medical care. In our group, there are a lot of stories of parents who are in debt or who are took out loans to have helped their children receive or get that medical care that they so dearly need. For one, I'm also a benefactor. I benefited from that project. That is my motivation, my inspiration to start it off, to begin it, and to see it on for our future generations. So the project of its kind is truly a godsend, and I would love to encourage the public to come on board to help support us, because this project, as I say, will help benefit our country, our children, and also our future generation. What the public is not aware of, when you join the Dove Club, you can also join as a volunteer or also a person who wants to benefit from the program itself. If you want to benefit from the program or you want to benefit from the medical care, you first need a doctor referral. You need your doctor to refer you to the WPP, which is a World Pediatric Project. You can either be sent to St. Vincent, where you see the doctors one-on-one. Well, when you go to St. Vincent, you meet the doctors, but we like to tell the public, it's not only Dominicans who go to St. Vincent to see these American doctors. There are St. Lucia, St. Kitts, St. Nevis, Barbados, Guyana, basically the Eastern Caribbean is here. All these people are here to benefit from this free medical care. A lot of us, when we go to this island, or when we go to St. Vincent and we see these doctors, we expect to get this medical care now for now. This is not the way. There is a list, and there is a period of time you may have to wait. But at the end of it, it was worth it all, because I had to be in a program for 3 years before I benefited from that care. Presently, we have 2 Dominicans who are in Richmond, Virginia, benefiting from that same medical care. We have Dane Peters, who is undergoing spinal operation, and a little boy he is accompanied by his aunt, who is undergoing heart operation. We also have a walk for change on the 6th of June. That is from the Cove at Canefield to the Botanical Gardens. Registration is only $30, and we encourage the public to come and support us in large numbers. We encourage you to come and not only support the group, support the family, support the kids. Be a dove and spread the love.
Thank you for sharing your story and inspiring us, Ms. John Baptiste. We salute you for starting the Dominica Dove Foundation, which has been helping a number of Dominican families with medical help for their children. For more inspiration, we go to our favorite character of the week, Mark Kouije.
Hello everybody, my name is Marpin and I am here to motivate you. That's right. Now, you know I wasn't born in Africa. No, Marpin is a proud Dominican woman. Yes, you don't see my 767 colors on me. Check out my nice hat, me chapeau on me head. Yes, but I like my roots and I like how they wise like me. You know, the African proverb says, if you are filled with pride, you will have no room for wisdom. And that is true. Young people, if you want to wise up, learn to listen to others. Take time to process things calmly and hear others. Listen, man. You can learn from everybody you meet. Just empty out the pride and leave room to gain wisdom and to gain knowledge. You hear me? Marco, we should tell you so.
Much appreciated words of encouragement from Mark Kouije. We have come to the end of another episode of Youth Pulse. The National Youth Council of Dominica is thankful to the Government Information Service for making this program possible. We also thank you, the viewers, for your continued support and viewership. We'll see you all next week.